Hello, welcome back to episode 2 of Let Me Call My Bestie podcast with your host, Valerie Craig.
And Tasha Tuck. Now, you did say Tasha Tuck was going to be first.
I
when
did.
We were setting all this up in
because
our notes and stuff.
T comes before V, so it only makes
I've
sense.
just noticed that this is the second one. That's all I'm saying.
Would you like to do the intro, friend?
No.
You want to start over?
No, not at all.
Let's start over. It's fine.
Okay.
Because T comes before V, so go ahead, introduce the...
No, you introduce this, and then I'm just going to say my name first. Because you do that well. This is me taking over, trying to do my part. Because Valerie does so much for our friendship, and she's the organizer, and she does all this stuff.
But
I'm just pointing out.
Would it not flow if I just said my name, since I'm like, hey, y'all, welcome back to the... And then I say my name.
Okay.
Say my name, say my name.
That makes sense because you're saying it.
Okay, so you can say it.
No.
No, you can say it, and you can say Tasha Tuck. Welcome to the Let Me Call My Bestie podcast with your hosts, Tasha Tuck and Valerie Craig.
I like it. Notice how I didn't have to say anything. I like that. Yeah.
So say it.
Okay. Hi, guys. Did you cover your mouth?
I did.
You have to
cover
listen
my
to
mouth.
episode 1 to know why this is so important.
Let me give me some water because, first of all...
Yeah. Let me have my cough. Let me have me. Let me do it. But hi, ladies. Hi, besties. Welcome back to the Let Me Call My Bestie podcast with your host, Tasha Tuck.
And Valerie Craig. And I actually like how you said, hey, bestie. See, I didn't say that. Yeah, that's
See,
good.
I'm
That's
trying
what
to
happens
hit
when
my
you...
points. I'm getting better.
We are getting better. Okay, friend. We getting it together.
Yeah, we are.
You look cute.
You too. I love
Thank
the
you.
combo that we're doing here. It was
Not planned. Yeah.
Win that thing.
You look really cute. I like
You
the
as
red
well.
lip.
Show me your stomach. Show me your chest.
Girl, I'm not showing these folks. Listen.
There you go. Hey,
My
talk
abs
your
coming
mess.
in May 2024. I
Okay.
have already said that my abs will be here before our 13th year anniversary. So
Okay, because you're going to be on a beach somewhere.
for sure.
And you've been running now.
I'm a runner. She's a runner. She's a track star.
I'm a walker and an eater. Today's episode, if you're tuning in, today's episode is going to be about self-love and the importance of that in friendship. And yeah, I mean, self-love itself is important. I actually have that tatted on me. Did you know that?
Yes, I knew. What?
Okay.
Yes,
so
I knew you had. No, I didn't. Let me see it.
Yes, it's a little blurry.
Oh, it's a lot going on this arm.
It is.
Yes.
I'm a thug.
Oh, whatever.
Not at all. But no, it's
Baby, cause I'm a listen, if you don't know, I talk in sung lyrics
she does.
and Martin quotes.
There will probably be a song on every episode. I don't know if there's one in the first one, but
Yeah. Oh, it was.
we'll
for
make
sure.
that a goal so y'all can hear
So-
the talents of my best friend.
Yeah, because it just pops up in my head.
Yeah.
I think I speak in
Tongues?
I speak in song lyrics,
You do?
Martin
Yes.
quotes, and reels, like the trending sounds.
Yes, that I have to unfortunately keep up with.
Yeah, she don't be knowing.
I'm like, did you send that one to me? So I
Yeah.
like stop the joke sometimes. Or I haven't watched it.
Right,
Although you
right.
sent it to me.
So self-love.
Yeah.
So we said that we were going to do the 5 love languages and take the quiz because, oh, your face is telling it all. We were going to do the quiz because I personally think that it's important to love your people in their love language. And the only way to do that is to truly know what their love language is.
Ooh.
Because if not, I feel like we tend to love people in our love language because it's what we want and what we desire. So we kind of project that onto others.
I love your teaching tone. I feel like you're trying to throw a jab at the same time. I did not do my quiz and my self-assessment.
this time.
You were definitely jabbing. But
Did
I
you-
did
well,
not.
did you
do
take
my-
the quiz?
I did not.
Okay, so then I
feel
was
like
jabbing.
Okay. So maybe I just felt it. Okay, yeah, I did not take the quiz.
Do you know what your...
I don't. I know how I am. You go first, and then I can kind of play off of that because I didn't do it. I have 3 kids.
Every time she messes up, just know Tasha's going to say, I have 3 kids. Sorry. Let me look up the 5 love languages. So let's start there.
Okay, I'll Google too. Let's
The
see.
5 love. The quiz doesn't take long, you guys. So you can definitely take the quiz. It's only it takes like 2 minutes. So like when you're just laying in the bed, rubbing your feet together, you could definitely take the quiz.
I don't rub my feet together, so I didn't have
You
time
don't?
to do.
Oh, I do. I rub my feet together.
Well, I know you do. Words
Okay.
of affirmation,
Yes.
acts of service, gifts, quality time, and physical touch.
Yes, and mine is words of affirmation and receiving gifts.
Mine would have to be,
She don't know. She finna guess.
it's definitely not physical touch.
You do not like to be touched, friend.
Quality time
Yes.
and words of affirmation.
Do you feel like I fulfill you in those areas as your bestie?
You definitely do. I don't think I fulfill yours.
Well, let me say, I think receiving gifts is really like,
Oh, it could be anything. Little, yeah,
for sure.
support.
But I think that that's why I'm such a great gift giver.
You are. And you take notice of every little thing. Like you remember, like if I say, oh, I think I'm going to go get XYZ, you're like, oh, okay. And the next thing I know, I might have it. And you like to give gifts. I've received a promotion. You've sent me a gift. You have given me a Tory Burch when I started getting in my Tory Burch phase of liking her, like just random stuff you hear. Whereas for me, it's not that I don't care. I just don't have time to organize everyone's list of things they like, and you know, and I'm paying attention at the same time. But it's just like I'm not thinking. Let me pour into that person in that way for sure. But you do really well at that.
Yeah, because I do have a list. I keep a list in my notes section.
Because you are so organized.
So when you, no, but I think it's really important because when someone says like, "Hey, you know, I like this," or
I think I'm gonna try this, or I want to try this.
Yeah, because your birthday is gonna come eventually,
right?
And it's like, oh my gosh,
Right.
how'd you remember that, girl? My notes section.
But I see where this is beneficial to knowing.
I don't think I do as well as I could as in terms of like quality time with you. Like I feel like we do have quality time, but I could.
Really, I think you do a great job.
Thank you.
Yeah.
No, but I think I could like initiate more. I feel like you're more of the initiator. Like you'd be like,
And
hey,
the reservation center.
oh yeah, I'm not making no reservations.
And the driver.
Because it only made sense because I stay on the outskirts of Fort Worth and everything we did was in Dallas. So I would drive to your Dallas home
I'm just saying.
for me to get in the car with you so we can spend quality time
complaining.
together.
I'm not complaining at all.
And then you would just...
I planned it. I reserved it. I drove it.
Are you my man, my man, my man?
I'm your Shedrick at this point. So only thing I'm not doing is paying for every meal. I'm not paying for the meal at all because you eat a lot. But yeah.
It's giving you're my man.
It's giving you're dependent on me.
Princess treatment only.
See, yeah, no. Moving forward.
But now that you've moved, I'm interested to know like how that's
we're
going to
gonna
work that out because I can't drive to your...
I'm further south, so it wouldn't make sense to go here then go back up there to the north.
Yeah. And I'm not driving to Dallas.
Wow.
What are we going to do?
I'm about to pick you up now? No, your husband, Shedrick's going to have to drop you off.
I mean, but you're kind of in a location where you can hit to Dallas quickly.
Yeah.
So I guess I would still do, but I would have to be driving further out.
And inconvenience. How many years have I been? Let's not even get self-love.
Your move has inconvenienced. And I don't like it. I don't like
She
it.
does not like it, y'all. So if you don't see us together in 2024, just know it's because she doesn't want to drive an extra 5 miles.
I would do it. No, I would definitely drive to you still. Okay. But I do want to take a mental note of initiating more.
Okay.
Because I don't initiate. But I be down to go.
Every time.
Every time, but I don't initiate. And if that's your love language, then I need to do better.
Yeah, I do. But I understand it's taken time to get here, that people are busy.
For sure.
And I can't impose just because I think of something, I can't automatically assume you're able to do it or, you know, this weekend is the right weekend. So we've been doing good with like working around each other's schedules, but
For sure.
Yeah, quality time. And that's honestly.
And I'm definitely going to big you up, friend. Every single time. My girl. Listen, let me tell you, I think you do an amazing job too. I think you've gotten better because you know my, can we say those folks' name? She knows my matcha order.
I do. Don't ask me today, but I do know it.
Do you know it? Do you know my matcha order?
Yeah, I had it saved in my phone somewhere.
Yeah. And I think she's she has been super intentional the last few times that she's come to the house of like, let me make sure that I bring Val some matcha. And I really appreciate that because that's like a little gift, little gesture. I was thinking of you on the way here.
Yeah. It's
so even little stuff like that.
Yeah. And I'm starting to do it I'm starting to do it with like my mom. I'm starting to do it with everyone too. I'm starting to be considerate. I think because I have the bandwidth to do so. So now that the 4-year-old's walking around, I'm not dragging him and I have to, can leave him in the car with the girls and stuff like that. I have the opportunity to do that. So that's
makes sense.
Just understanding that now too.
Yeah.
It's cool.
So self-love, what does self-love mean to Tasha Tuck?
It is literally for me, an opportunity. It's giving myself the opportunity to love myself. And since I've had 3 children, for instance, just throwing it out there to make it easy and plain, like with weight, I'm starting to just understand that this is going to be something that I'm going to have to work towards, that my weight goal.
Yeah.
And things like that. And I'm loving myself through all of the phases that I'm in.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. But for me, it's taking time to, I talk to myself.
You talk to yourself. You should.
And answer myself. I'm journaling.
You should.
I said answer myself. But I'm talking to myself like, Tasha, what do you want to do today? And I'm like, hey, I think, I'm making mental notes and things like that for myself.
Yeah, for sure.
Whereas before I'm just go, 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 go. And then at the end of the day, I'm like, Tasha, did you do anything for yourself today? No. So I'm talking myself through almost every part of my life. When I'm waking up, like, do I want to wake up earlier? Do I want to shave? What do I want? And then once I've knocked some things off of my list, I'm able to make my husband his drink in the morning and then make sure the kids are taken care of. So,
when's the last time Tasha wanted to shave?
Tasha needs a shave right now. Armpits are done, but
it's the winter time.
I need a little extra.
Yeah, or whatever. For me, I think self-love is considering myself and filling my cup up, whatever that looks like, and just constantly checking in with myself and identifying what it is that I need. A way that I do that is I keep Valerie front of mind. Like, I am Valerie before I am Shejik's wife or, the girl's mom. Because if I'm not okay, then they're not going to be okay. And if I'm run into the ground, I cannot do anything else for you. No. And so I'm super intentional about waking up in the morning and having my alone time. That is like, girl, listen, when that house is quiet, there's barely even any cars going by because it's that early in the morning. And it's just like, it's just quiet and it's peace and I don't have anything to do. Like, I love, like, girl, I need that every morning. And when I don't get it, like, if I'm just like, oh my God, I'm just going to sleep in, I regret it because I didn't get that time. And it's like, soon as I wake up, it's like, babe, can you do this?
Yeah.
Mommy, I won't. Can I? I don't want to wear, it's like, I'm getting pulled in a million and one directions and I don't like it.
And it's been a journey for you because we see stuff like that on Instagram, like your morning routine, but you've been in that morning routine.
I've been in this morning routine.
She's been texting and calling at 5 a.m.
Well, I feel like I'm the only early bird of the friends that I have. And so you may message me at 10:15, which is not, it's not late to some, but should I be asleep? And so when I wake up, you be asleep. So you just catch it when you.
Yeah. But I know if it's something important, 5 o'clock, I'm like, let me set a reminder. Send it to her at 5 so she can actually see it and respond to it before
first thing
3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah.
But I love that for you though, because that's good. The times that I have done that, even if that is 4:30 or 5,
right?
It's been great.
So I don't really like to like get in the shower and soak and I'm not doing all that.
Yeah, I haven't. Should I put this out there?
I shower every day, but taking a bath?
Yeah.
I don't know when the last time I soaked.
It's like once a month for me.
Yeah, for
if
sure.
I can get it in. And that's literally like after that time of the month and I've already taken a shower, I've cleaned myself up. Now I'm just like,
just get more into the,
like, I'm sorry.
Yeah. For me, it's just so the water can hit all the
spots.
Yeah. And then I get in the shower.
To wash all that dirt off. What were we doing as kids?
Nasty.
Oh my God. Like you get up and
let me tell you something.
And the soap sits on your skin.
Yes.
You just rub it off. Then put the lotion on top. That's a lot.
And let me tell you something. Dorinda did not let us take showers.
I didn't take showers until high school.
No, Dorinda did not let us take showers.
So you did not.
I didn't take a shower until I moved out with my
husband. So you were scared of the thing probably the first time. Ooh.
Like we had like I can probably say I took a shower like
Mr. Renton
maybe
made you
8
take
times.
baths?
Maybe 8 times living in my mom's house.
Even when she was gone, you didn't sneak off and
That's probably where the 8 times that I did. It was you take baths.
you soak that body. You wash your butt. Yeah.
Disgusting. That's probably why I don't take them now. I took them. Listen, I'm traumatized. I don't want to be in that thing.
I don't care how clean you clean the tub. Like, you don't have to have a rain, but when you get up and soaking the lotion and everything is coming off of you, and then you just get up and it's still, definitely rinse
She does it
off.
for her grandkids, though. Her grandkids take showers over there all the time. I'm like,
That's a whole another mother episode. Mother's Day.
Mother's Day. Ooh, Mother's Day episode. So, yeah, I have an amazing mom. She just didn't let us take no showers.
Yeah, and she probably had a right because you're just going to run the water for an extended period of time, just playing and having your Beyonce concerts and stuff.
Scorching
so she
hot.
knew. Yeah, she already knew.
You take scorching hot?
Yes, and then I'm starting to finish it off with cold, but like I like when it's like, ooh.
It's such a Shedrick thing to do. Is yours hotter than Mark's?
Yes.
Same.
To where he will be like, he'll test it a few times to make sure he's not getting burned, but I'm just like all in, let the steam rise. Ooh.
My husband, he won't, even though he knows it's scorching, he would still get in. Like, I'm like, okay.
You knew it
okay.
already. That would
So
be
you're
bad.
boiling? You're boiling now?
Skin just bubbling up.
Just, what are we
I bet
doing?
he's clean.
He is. He takes his showers.
Okay.
And then he goes to cold.
That's what I do. But mine's all the way at the end. I just go straight to cold, and then I do a quick spin and rinse, and I'm out. Wow.
Married my bestie.
I think there's been one time where we've been off. That's weird. That's God. It has to be God. Keep us both in check. Because you're definitely marked.
All day.
All day.
All day. Okay, so it is the week of Valentine's Day. How do
Y'all see the red
you
lip?
feel? Oh, is that why you did?
I did. I'm trying to plan ahead.
That was good. Even I didn't think of that.
I mean, you look good without the red lips. I'm like, I like the nude on you.
Thank you.
Have you ever worn red?
Are you freaking kidding me right now?
Christmas.
I
you
do
wear red.
red. I do's red.
Christmas.
I wear red more than you.
You're right.
She gonna ask, do I wear red? Oh my gosh! After you
do a
drive
lot
me
of
around.
nude.
Not my man, but a typical man. Make the reservations, drive me around. And you don't notice that I have on a
Valerie,
red
you
lip.
always have on nude though. I see more nude. So now I'm like, you're nude. You're black, white, and nude. So
Who's editing this? I'm gonna put up red lip. Me and like red lip.
okay, please do. And see those 2 videos or 2 pictures that have to keep being edited.
Now I know.
I know I'm not.
I got some red lips.
Please, I want you to. Now
I'm gonna go home, put my
dang.
red lip on, change my outfit. red lip.
Yep. Wear the locks. Get the locks.
Where the locks? It's short hair.
Short hair. Not slick. That's something you would do too. Like, here, friend. I'm like, my glasses.
So Valentine's Day. What is that going to look like for you all this year?
This year, I don't know. I've made a few pledges to myself as far as spending money. And, with dieting and exercising and things like that. I don't know. I think it's going to be different. We always go out. I always get a gift. Mark's not. He doesn't really. He really doesn't do gifts like that. Like, I'll get him something. I'm like, oh, he doesn't give me the reaction that I need. So it's just like, let's just go to the store and buy it for you. So I don't know. I don't think we're doing anything this year. I honestly don't.
Do y'all typically do things?
Every year, yeah. We go out to eat. He makes a reservation. We dress up. We usually do. But this year, I think it's going to be low key just because I feel like we've done it all. And we're I'm in the mode to where it's like, even Christmas, I'm doing it for the kids, but even that's not making sense to me anymore. And of course, social media has kind of brought this to the light as far as being like, it's all about spending money and things like that. We give each other gifts all the time to where I don't think we have to do it on one day.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And I mean, it's showing extra. I get all of that, and knowing that everyone else is doing it at the same time. But luckily, I get it 365. Even when we're, going through our seasons of, rough patches and stuff like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's important. Are you celebrating it this year? Because when I first met you, you didn't celebrate Valentine's Day.
We celebrate, but we didn't do gifts.
You didn't do gifts. Okay.
Yeah, so we would still do like the whole going after.
Just kidding.
That's what I'm getting into.
Okay, look,
That's what I'm getting into.
That was my.
So we would still go out to eat and spend that quality time together and stuff like that. We just wouldn't exchange the gifts.
Right.
So.
Right. Okay.
But I feel like we kind of still been doing that. Not really exchanging gifts on Valentine's Day, but we definitely, I think we may do more of like a massage and go out to eat like that. But as far as like
pouring into each other.
But as far as buying a physical gift and exchanging, we don't do that. Yeah. It works. But you mentioned something. I was going to ask you, what have you ever thought about doing like a list? Like creating like a... well,
we've done it in the past of like things that I like or want. Yeah, we've done that.
It didn't work. It still didn't hit the same. Why not?
Because he wanted to get me what he wanted to get. He didn't follow the list. So yeah, I was like, okay, we're just not gonna do that again. But I'm happy. I definitely showed my gratitude for that. But it wasn't.
She said he wanted to get me.
And again, it's just one day. So even there's been times in our marriage where like upgrading rings or buying cars and stuff like that to where it just didn't happen on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
So now I'm just like, if I don't get what I want or something like that, I'll get it at some point.
For sure.
But I really luckily don't have a lot of wants and stuff like that. But showing love, we're definitely going to do that. Probably going to make a baby. That's nothing. One thing about this podcast, I got 4 kids. At any point, at any time that you see me, I could be pregnant. So just know that.
At any point.
And we're trying to get this one into that mode, but me and Shatrick are still working on there.
This might be, let me know if you want me to cut this out, but King was conceived Valentine's Day. Y'all called us with the shenanigans. I think that was Valentine's Day.
February, he's definitely a November baby, so yeah, he was. At any point, I could be pregnant.
The tucks be getting it in. Tucked under the covers.
Tucked away in our little room, yeah.
It ain't little. We ain't doing little ones.
Oh my God.
The room is not little.
But yeah, self-love is important, and knowing that in your friendships too, just simply because I want to honor her. I love her.
I love you too.
So much. So I want to honor her in the way that she, is developing and showing me that she wants to be, handled. And I'm trying to handle her with care. So
for sure.
It is another thing to add to my list.
Add it.
But I'm going to do it.
Add it. So do you think that self-love can look like isolation from your bestie?
Yes, because if I'm not in a season or the mind frame to pour into you or be positive or give you what you need or, direct your life in a better way, I don't want to be around you. But we've never had that season.
No, but that's what I'm saying, though. But it could look like that, and should that be communicated? Like, should it be like...
Yeah, I would
hey
definitely
girl,
call
I'm just
you.
really focused on me.
Yeah.
So if I called you and said, Tasha, no, I don't talk like that. I'm more like,
girl,
I'm going through some stuff, and you may not hear from me for like 3 weeks. So I just want you to know.
I would think you were being. I was like, what? No.
So
I would allow it. I don't know if I would honor that though, just because I've been in that lonely season. I've been in a lonely season, so I wouldn't want you to go through whatever you were going through alone. But I would still give you that space. So if you weren't calling me for 3 weeks and stuff like that, I wouldn't be offended in any way, shape, or form. But I would still be concerned.
So it should be communicated though.
For sure. Yeah, don't go ghost.
So if I went ghost and then like you were calling me and I didn't answer, her face like me. Mark, she acting funny.
Hey, just go find another one at church. Find another one. This one has expired.
We have a new host for the Let Me Call My Bestie podcast.
Clearly, because I'm not answering the phone. And lately, again, and understanding how things like this is probably the last year started, I think, where we weren't answering the phones immediately, like during, you know, at that moment. So now it's like, oh, the first few times I was like, I'm not used to this. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
She acting funny.
I think we both had a lot going on last year.
Yes.
You still do, but not as much.
Not as much.
But I think that there was I don't really think we just talked about it. It was just kind of like,
because it really wasn't a thing. Like I was like, oh, I didn't think you were acting funny at all.
Yeah.
I know that you're busy. So.
But you were really good at when you felt like it was more me, and like we don't really keep tabs like that. But when you felt like Valerie is the one always, and you're like, I don't like it, and I just want you to know, like, I love you, and I'm gonna do better. I'm like, girl, listen, you got this, and that going on, and I would be an insane person to not understand it. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
and I think that's because you've taken time to pour into yourself, and we both realized we both like being at home on the couch with things, our to-do lists done, and pampering ourselves. So it's okay if we were in a chaotic situation or unhappy marriages and things like that, it would be more of an urgency to
for sure
drop everything and kind of just, you know,
girl, come pray for me because I'm about to.
Yeah, we don't really have that anymore because we learned how to navigate through it, and not to say that.
Yeah, something won't happen. Shedrick could piss me off as soon as we get home.
Yes,
so
on the way, I'm gonna be in an
on the way home. Let me call my bestie.
Like back, like, hey, something done happened. Like, please answer the phone.
And what did you do, Tasha? Because clearly,
it's always that. But no, being able to have this self-love for myself, I'm able to, I want this for everyone. Yeah. So I understand that you might be going through something, starting a new business, trying to spend quality time with your family and stuff like that. So I'm not going to burden you with whatever it is.
Yeah. I think that, oftentimes we see on the internet that like, it doesn't have to, like, I'm grown, like, not I'm grown, but that's really where it's coming from. Like, I'm grown, I don't owe anybody this, I don't owe anybody that. But I feel like communication rules the nation. Yeah. And I feel like as long as I can communicate it to you, like, hey, girl, if you don't hear, maybe not a week, but I feel like if it's really something, then I would reach out. Yeah. Just so you know it's not you. Because if it's you, I
appreciate that.
I don't want to leave the room for you to feel like, or go down a rabbit hole of like, dang, what did I do? And now you're replaying last conversations and last time we came over, and like, I wouldn't want that stress on you. Right. So I appreciate that. I would say something. Because I would definitely would. I'd be like, damn, let me see. Did I say? I did make that I made that one joke.
Oh, there has been a joke that almost ended our friendship.
What was it? What'd I say? I made a joke or you made a joke?
You made a joke, a running joke, and Chedrick had to tell you you're about to lose a friend.
I kept calling Tasha bald-headed.
When I cut my hair, I just cut my hair. I cut my hair multiple times, but...
You were gonna stop being my friend if I called you bald-headed.
Probably 2 more times. I was gonna give you 2 more times before Shedrick luckily stepped in. And
that's a black king, right there.
That is a black king, because y'all were laying in the bed and you were like, my husband said I better stop calling you bald-headed before I lose a friend. So Fred, like, it was like just real.
I'm sorry, I kept calling you bald-headed.
Bald-head. I'm sorry, bald-head. Like,
I was sorry, but that sounds so much like I got in trouble. I had to go back to school and I had to write an apology.
That's exactly what happened. I already knew, like, you panned the phone over to Shedrick, and he was like, And I was like, yeah, thank you for that. Yeah. Because she was just, And it wasn't anything, just, I think you were coming from an okay place.
But. Now I'm bald-headed. I was bald-headed too, though. But I still have my TWA. I had it grown out.
It had clearly grown out for you to feel confident enough to call me bald-headed. But it had grown out. And that's the thing.
But didn't I call me bald-headed when I was bald-headed?
No, you did not.
I'm pretty sure I said
you were like bundles. You were screaming.
Friend, I'm bald-headed, friend. I wasn't saying like,
no,
girl, I'm bald-headed.
No. You were just doing your hair.
When I had the short TWA in 2012, I didn't say bald-headed.
Well, you had wigs, so Shedrick saw that.
I was in my wig era.
I'm still in mine. Not getting out of it either.
Oh my God.
I love them. I don't know. It's like personality pieces, honestly.
Yes,
so it's like whatever I feel.
You should. Yeah, I'm going to put me one on now.
Come on. Give me some lint. You want to try this one on?
Yes. Let's do it for the tube.
I'm not. We're going to make so much money. Girl, we're going to be
Going viral.
For sure. Pour into yourself because self-love is important, but you have to know the goal. So for me, it was like, I'm not going to keep beating myself up. And then when you talk to me, it's like a dreadful conversation because I have just beat myself up for 20 minutes while in my closet looking for something to wear. So now I'm like, I'm going to wear what fits. I'm going to wear what makes you feel comfortable
For
so
sure.
that I don't have to do that and put that burden on you. So
Yeah.
by incorporating self-love into your life, besties, you would be able to pour into others and also allow them to be themselves, and they would have the opportunity to also cater to themselves.
Yeah.
It's kind of like this big old ebb and flow situation.
For sure.
Yeah.
And I think it's important to be confident too. Like,
Yeah, you're big on that.
I think the more you speak life into yourself and stuff like that, you'll be.
Affirmation.
Yeah, speak to my affirmations, girl. I got a whole list of affirmations I say every single day.
You have to, though.
You have to, because if not, and then you go out into the world and your bestie calls you bald-headed.
You'll know that you are not bald-headed. And even if you are.
The baddest bald-headed one you ever did see.
You chose to be bald-headed. You thought it was going to work.
No, but yeah, that I almost forgot about that. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to think, have you ever made a joke that was
Oh. I'm not really a jokester. I'm
you
funny.
You are a jokester.
I'm not a jabber. I don't jab, though. I don't think I jab.
I was jabbing when I said bald-headed.
No, like I was laughing, but it was like, okay, too many times. I think there's been times that I wasn't bald-headed. You were still calling me bald-headed.
I don't think so. Now, friend, now listen, bestie.
So that's what really did it. Like,
See,
bald-headed. My hair has grown 3-4 inches.
bundles. I was saying bundles, friend. Yeah, and I was saying bundles.
Yeah.
And then you started, and you had the.
See how she did this when she did that? I did what?
You had the AIs, and they stopped right at the Nate.
What?
Alan, what's his name? Iverson.
I did not have a design in my head. I had a design in my head.
No.
Oh, my cornrows.
But you know how he stopped right at the Nate.
I don't know. I don't watch basketball, but I get what you're saying. Mine didn't do that.
And then I said bundles.
You did call me on FaceTime while I was twisting my hair for a wig, and it was longer. Yeah.
And I said bundles. You
did.
better get it.
It was more of like, finally, that's the type of.
No.
Anyway,
Bundles.
Yeah.
Now you sell them.
Right.
I'm gonna call a spade a spade.
Okay.
So when you had bundles, I said bundles. I'm bald-headed. I say I'm bald-headed.
By choice, but yeah.
Yours was by choice too. You went in and you got your hair cut.
I did cut it.
It was cute. You dyed it like a goldeny.
And brown.
It was given.
What was it? What? Don't say it on this.
Keisha Cole.
Oh, the short Keisha Cole. Oh, God.
You know, Keisha Cole had the two-tone when she first came.
Everybody had that. The two-tone TWA.
I never did that stuff.
You never did it, but I saw somebody with it. That's the only reason why I did it.
Yeah.
I was like,
my sister did it though. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I did rock that for 2 days.
And then you cut your hair by choice, and you had the two-tone Keisha Cole with the TWA.
I did.
It was cute though.
Thank you.
It was very cute. And I'm
sorry
I'm sorry I called you bald.
You already told me that while you were in the bed.
But I want to.
Shedrick.
I did, but I want to come on here, and since we're talking about it publicly.
Thank you.
I apologize for calling you bald-headed all those years ago.
For how many years did you call me bald-headed though? I accept your apology.
Yeah, but it was like in like a 2-week span.
Okay.
It was OD, but it was like in a 2-week span.
Yeah.
And then my husband checked me.
Yeah.
He said, "You ain't gonna have no friend. You ain't gonna have no bestie."
Thank you. Thank you, Shedrick.
And I listened to my husband because I said, I can't lose my bestie.
Because it was, hey, you had about 2 more times before I felt like, no, just kidding.
2 more times.
No, but this episode was just encouraging you to, if you haven't, she's encouraging you to take the love quiz so you will know exactly where you are and which types of what your language is. And then from there, you have to also, really quickly, you have to force people into it sometimes as well. Because you can't just handle me any kind of way. So if I don't like physical touch, please stop hugging me.
Yeah.
Please stop, putting your arm on me and stuff like that. And I'm really not that bad. I just don't do it. But,
Yeah.
Or if it's words of affirmation, please stop being negative around me.
For
you
sure.
do kind of have to know it's going to give you that. And if you're establishing your boundaries, that's a great time or a great way to practice that. Making sure people know that this is what you like, so that they can take note.
Yeah, I think it'll be cute, like an activity if you're having like a Galentine situation. Y'all can sit around with your wine or non-alcoholic bev and take the quiz and talk it out and figure out how y'all can love each other in their love language. I think that would be beautiful. And like Tasha, you don't like touch, but I do. But I won't. I would say 90% of the time, I won't lean in unless you. So then I know that like I'm okay.
Right. But you're always okay.
I know.
I've been forced into it with family, Mark's side of the family. But
I respect it too.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, she leans in. I'm like, we're hugging today. But if you don't, like, it ain't no love lost.
I'm taking a mental checkup every time I do it too, just so you know. I'm trying to do better.
But if that's not, if you're going to be uncomfortable, I don't want you to be uncomfortable.
But you like touching.
I do.
So I'm trying to do better. I don't know what it is. I just don't like it. But I'm doing it. So moving forward, I just know I'm doing it's a thing for me.
Yeah. I love you.
So I want to show you love. It's more than just saying it, it's actions.
For sure. Love you, bestie.
I love you more.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day. I have a Valentine. I'm so excited. What are we going to do?
Are you going to make reservations?
No, I'm not. I'm not your man. I'm your friend.
I want you to make reservations and drive me.
What are we going to do for
We're going to have a cute Valentine's Day thing. Okay. Yeah, I think it'll be cute.
RH if you want, get that burger.
I don't want RH.
Okay, let's see. I'll make that reservation, but if it's outside of that, you need to make it.
I don't know. We can do RH. We're going to do RH.
We're not.
I'm compromising as long as you're driving.
Well, are you going to make the reservation? You can plan whatever you want.
So RH it is.
And I'm driving, and we're going to RH.
Thank you guys so much for listening into this week's episode of the Let Me Call My Bestie podcast. And don't forget to follow us on social media at Let Me Call My Bestie.
I'm at Tucked in Plain Sight on Instagram.
And I am at Valerie Crabb. Leave us a rave review of what you thought about this episode on Instagram as well as Apple Podcasts.
And YouTube.
Yay. All right, y'all. We'll call y'all. We calling.
Okay.
Let me call my... We're going to call y'all next week.
Bye.
Bye.
We did it! Oh my God! Tasha dressed. Oh my God!
What's that?
I don't know. There's no telling.
What's that? What is that?
It's some type of flying bug for sure.
Okay.
We don't have roaches. There's no roaches in the Let Me Call My Bestie studio.
Have roaches.